Hi guys, I welcome you all to today's discussion on 5 MCQs a day series which we are running for ESI, that is Economics and Social Issues portion for RBI, NABARD and SEBI Grade A B examinations. So the topic which we are going to cover today, we are going to discuss today is ILO Centenary celebrations and the World Government Summit 2019. So here you can take a snapshot of the relevance of this particular series as well as the different courses which we are presently running for the different competitive examinations. So for SEBI Grade A, this is relevant for the phase 2 and the same goes for RBI Grade B, which is again relevant for phase number 2. And with regard to NABARD Grade A, this is relevant for both phase 1 and phase 2. Now, before proceeding forward, let me also quickly tell you about the results that we have got in the past few years. So we have started this initiative of guiding students for these competitive exams, and we have been blessed with some of the very amazing results. So if we take a look at the RBI Grade B 2017 exam, we have got 27 selections in the final list, and in NABARD Grade A 2017 there were 11 selections in the final list, and in the NABARD Grade A 2018, 27 of our students, they made it to the final list, and out of the total generalist seats, which were only 46. And in RBI Grade B 2018, 287 plus interview calls have been received by our students, and the final result of this is still awaited. So let's start our discussion with the first topic, which is ILO Centenary celebrations. So let's start with the first question. ILO Centenary celebrations in India were inaugurated by Union Minister of State for Labour and Employment Shri Santosh Kumar Gangwar at VV Giri National Labour Institute. VV Giri National Labour Institute is located in, options are Lucknow, Gandhinagar, Noida, Pune, or none of the above. So this ILO centenary celebrations, they were in news recently, and this question is about a very important National Labour Institute which is there in India. So if we talk about the ILO centenary celebrations in India, then they were inaugurated by none other than Union Minister of State for Labour and Employment at the VV Giri National Labour Institute, which is located in Noida. So this is something which is very important. This is a very important place for us. And this VV Giri National Labour Institute, this is an autonomous body which is working under the Ministry of Labour and Employment under the Government of India. Now, this is a very old organization which was set up way back in July 1974, and it is a premier institute of labor research, training and education. So this is a very important institute, VV Giri National Labour Institute. So we have to remember that this is an autonomous body of the Ministry of Labour and Employment. Now, if we look at the aims and objectives of this VV Giri National Labour Institute, then they include to undertake and assist in organizing training education programs, seminars and workshops. And it includes to undertake, aid, promote and coordinate a research on its own or in collaboration with other agencies both at the national and international levels with regard to the labor development. And another objective is to establish wings for education, training and orientation. Another is to establish wings for research, including external research, consultancy, publication, and other activities which are necessary to achieve the objectives of the institute. Further, it aims at analyzing the specific problems which are being faced by the labor in the country and to suggest the remedial measures for the same. And it also aims to establish and maintain library and information services and collaborate with other similar institutions and agencies, not only in India, but also abroad, which are having the similar objectives. So now we can easily answer this question that VV Giri National Labour Institute, this one is located at Noida. So the answer is going to be option number 3. Next question. Which of the following is incorrect about ILO or International Labour Organization? Options are ILO is a United Nations agency that sets international labour standards and promotes social protection and work opportunities for all. It is a bipartite organization. It was founded in 1919. Its headquarters are located in Geneva, Switzerland, or none of the above. So we have to learn about ILO, that is International Labour Organization, and this question is based on this particular organization only. So let's learn about this organization. So friends, International Labour Organization or ILO, this is a United Nations agency that sets international labor standards and promotes social protection and work opportunities for all. So this was formed way back in 29 October 1919. So this is around 100 years old, and we are in this year 2019 celebrating 100 years of formation of ILO. So this was the earliest of the United Nations agencies. And if you talk about the headquarters of this agency, then these are located in Geneva, Switzerland. Now this ILO is a tripartite organization. So what does it mean? So this basically means that there are three types of parties which are there in ILO. So there are representatives from the government, the employers and the employees. So there are representatives from the three sides, and they openly debate and create labor standards. So that's why this is referred to as a tripartite organization. So ILO, as we've already discussed, is celebrating its 100th anniversary in 2019. Now, if you talk about the aims and objectives of ILO, then ILO is devoted to promoting social justice and internationally recognized human and labor rights. So it aims to achieve the objective of social justice, which is essential to universal and lasting peace. So this is primarily concerned with the rights of the labor. Now this is the only tripartite UN agency, and that brings together the governments, employers and workers representatives of over 187 member states to set labor standards, develop policies and devise programs which promote decent work for all women and men. Now, so this is very important, this decent work agenda. This is associated with the ILO, and this particular agenda, it helps advance the economic and working conditions that give all the workers, employers and governments a stake in lasting peace, prosperity and progress. So this can also be asked in the examination, that decent work agenda is associated with. So we have to remember this is an important goal of ILO. So now we can easily answer this question, that the incorrect statement with regard to ILO or International Labour Organization, it is option number 2, because ILO is not a bipartite organization, rather it's a tripartite organization. So here answer is option number 2. Next question, which is a true about India's association with International Labour Organization? India is a founding member of ILO. India has ratified 47 out of 189 ILO conventions during the century, which includes all 8 core conventions. The first ILO office in India started in 1928, and the options are 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, all of the above or none of the above. So this question is basically about India's association with ILO. So if you talk about the India's association with ILO, then India is a founding member of International Labour Organization, and it has played an active role in every field of this organization. Now India has ratified over 47 of the 189 ILO conventions, and they include all the 8 core conventions of ILO. So there are 8 core conventions in ILO, and we are going to learn about them in the coming slide as well. The first ILO office in India started way back in 1928. So the relationships of India with ILO is very old. ILO's current portfolio in India, it centers around child labor, preventing family indebtedness, employment, skills, integrated approach for socio-economic development, livelihood promotion, green jobs, value addition into national programs, micro and small enterprises, social security, HIV/AIDS, migration, industrial relations, dealing with the effects of globalization, productivity and competitiveness. So these are all the areas around which the ILO's portfolio is centered in India. Now there are 8 core conventions of ILO. Now what are these 8 core conventions of ILO? First is Forced Labor Convention 1930. So this one acts against the forced labor. Next is Abolition of Forced Labor Convention 1957, which is again related to forced labor. Next is Freedom of Association and Protection of the Right to Organize Convention. So this one is primarily concerned with the right of formation of associations of the laborers. Right to Organize and Collective Bargaining Convention. Equal Remuneration Convention. Discrimination, Employment and Occupation Convention, minimum age convention, so there should be a minimum age for laborers. Worst forms of child labor convention, so we have to act against the child labor and more prominently against the worst forms of child labor. So these are the 8 core conventions of ILO and India has ratified all of them. So this is something which we must remember. So now we can easily answer this question that all of these statements which are given here, they are all true. So the answer is going to be option number 4, all of the above. Now let's move on to the second topic, which is World Government Summit. So this question reads, the 7th edition of World Government Summit 2019, it was held at. Options are Geneva, Switzerland, New Delhi, India, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, Paris, France, or none of the above. So this question is a very basic question centered around the World Government Summit 2019. So the 7th annual World Government Summit, it was held in Dubai in February 2019. This World Government Summit is a forum dedicated to shaping the future of the governments. Now this summit is being attended by over 4,000 decision makers from 140 countries, which not only include the head of the state but also ministers as well as business leaders. So this has very wide participation from different walks of life, political as well as business. Now the summit, it sets the agenda each year for the next generation of the governments. So it sets the agenda what the next generations of the government should do, and it focuses on how they can harness innovation and technology to solve universal challenges which are faced by humanity. So it provides a unique platform to showcase and exchange best practices and smart solutions to the challenges that the nations face. So now we can easily answer about this World Government Summit 2019. This was held at Dubai, United Arab Emirates. So the answer is going to be option number 3. Next question. Which of the following is incorrect about World Government Summit? Options are World Government Summit is an annual event held in Dubai, UAE. The first World Government Summit was held in Dubai in 2013. World Government Summit is a global platform dedicated to shaping the future of the government worldwide. None of the above is incorrect, or none of the above is correct. Now if you talk about the World Government Summit, then this is an annual event which is held in Dubai, UAE. So this one is going to be held annually, and it is going to be held annually in Dubai in United Arab Emirates. Now this World Government Summit is a neutral non-profit organization at the intersection of the government and the innovation. So it is going to factor in both the government as well as the corporate leaders. So that's why it becomes a neutral not-for-profit organization, and it functions as a knowledge exchange platform for leaders in the public and private sectors. So both public and private sectors, they are part of this platform, and both sectors, they are exchanging their knowledge, and they are collaborating with the world-renowned experts to create a positive impact for the citizens worldwide. So the World Government Summit, it becomes the only global organization which is dedicated to shaping the future of the governments and setting the agenda for the next generation of the governments worldwide. The first World Government Summit, it was held in 2013, and since then it is held annually. So this World Government Summit is held annually, and it is held in Dubai, United Arab Emirates since 2013. So this is something which is very important factual information about this summit. So now we can easily answer this question that all these statements which are given here, they are correct. So the answer is going to be option number 4, that is none of the above is incorrect. So guys, this was all about our discussion for today. If you have any query, you can drop us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in, or if you want to know more about our courses, you can visit our website at www.edutap.co.in, or in case of any query, you want to get into touch with us personally, you can call us at 8146 207 241. So friends, if you enjoyed watching this video, please like the same, share it with your friends, and do subscribe to our YouTube channel. And in case you wish to get regular updates from us, you can even join our Telegram channel, the link of which is given here as well as in the description of this particular video. Now, an additional benefit which you can get by joining this Telegram channel is that you can fetch the PDFs of all the discussions which we are doing on YouTube through this particular Telegram channel, which is going to be very helpful for you in revision. So thank you friends. Happy learning.